I believe we can get there, and all the reason then this we make we there every even time for make we discuss so that we go get there. Usai Salon go be a better place. We talk today with topic na about the cabinet reshuffle na Salon. Let we listen how Umaru Fofana been breaking the news na BBC about the cabinet reshuffle. Listen to this now.
Move that has taken observers by surprise. Sierra Leone's president, Julius Maada Bio, has reshuffled his cabinet. And as Umaru Fofana reports from Freetown, many say those who should have been shown the door, well, are still there.
In his first major reshuffle since he became president a little over a year ago, Julius Maada Bio has sent 4 ministers packing. Foreign Affairs, Mineral Resources, Local Government and Works are no more in cabinet. Some have been given advisory or ambassadorial roles. One, who for many years spent his time and resources as the ruling party's legal champion in courts when they were in the opposition, has been left empty-handed. And the sectors affected by the reshuffle are not considered to have been facing any crisis under the president. For the first time in almost 10 years, the country now has a woman in charge of its foreign policy. But why, besides his prerogative to hire and fire, has the president shaken up his cabinet? Mohammed Rahman Sware survived as information minister.
His Excellency did the reshuffle to align it with the current priorities of government. We want to diversify the economy so that we cease being dependent perennially on the extractive industry. We are now prioritizing fisheries, we are prioritizing agriculture, tourism. At the same time, we have launched an economic diplomacy platform. That is why you could see that the former economic planning and development minister who presided over the development of the medium-term development framework and the new donor engagement policy is now at the helm at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Former foreign minister was moved on to New York for very apparent reasons. The president is now more than ever before ready to engage the UN in a big way. So he wants a disciple at the United Nations who knows his way around the US. Dr. Ali Kaba lived in the US. He's been an activist. He has a groundswell of support among the Congressional Black Caucus and others.
The main opposition APC party say they are not impressed. Karamo Kaba is the deputy organizer of the party.
It's a farce. It's just a whitewash that does not address the topical issues around the judiciary, security, and the economy. Right now, we're in a situation where if you look at the economy, we are going through a very bad economy. The dollar is rising, prices are rising, but yet the Ministry of Finance remain the same. Nothing happened to the security sector. The minister remained, and also the IG, that is the head of the police. If he had touched these areas, we will now know that all of these things were going wrong because of the wrong people in the wrong places.
Kaba is not alone. Many here say the economy has been the most crisis-ridden, with the country's currency almost on a free fall and cost of living on the rise. But Information Minister Mohammed Sware begs to differ.
I disagree with those people completely. We inherited an economy that was intensive care unit, with our patients. We have been able to transition that patient to stability. The economy is now on the path to growth and development.
Public reaction has been generally based on who is on what side of the country's polarized political divide. While many see the reshuffle as an old recipe into a new sauce, others say it is a sign that even those most loyal to the president can be shown the door if they do not live up.
Old recipe into a new sauce.
Yes, now so the news been break na BBC where Umaru Fofana been explain how this thing happened. Well, we can take another clip. Usai 98.1 be engaged the State House spokesperson from the office of the president, and let we listen waiting in say. Until you listen just now, then they na be the information minister, na be the talk to Umaru Fofana. Now let listen waiting State House in say about this cabinet reshuffle.
President Bio do reshuffle or some transfer, and on the line we want to welcome Yusuf Keke Thomas Andy, we are the press secretary in the State House. Good morning, Keke Thomas, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Ashma. Good morning, 98, and good morning, people in Salon.
Yesterday, we see the press release where come out Usai President Bio do some changes, some transfer, and bring in new people. Why it come at this time?
Well, I think like many responsibilities and functions where the president get, this is one of the functions that we can do as provided for the Constitution, Section 56, subsection 4, where it says the ministers and deputy ministers, they hold office at the discretion of the president. So I think now the president just demonstrates. But I also want to put this into context. We also get a cabinet for the last 1 year. We don't be one of the most successful cabinet now we country. We don't deliver on many, many things. In fact, we president go talk in parliament. He say I praise the cabinet ministers them. But we also don't look for the last 1 year and say this cabinet has been so successful that that thing then maybe they happen during the APC term, ministers they defend themselves, deputy ministers and ministers defend themselves, or sometimes you get a big scandal the way they happen in a cabinet or against ministers. Not ever happen under this government. But the president also look and say 1 year don't go, we don't achieve a lot. But also, yeah, I also think the way he wants to do in the coming years, I like we get a football team. A football team where they win and get a victory, you need change all man, you need sack all man or get all new players then. But you can refresh the team, carry it, add new players them, add new faces and move talents them around. And that's the way they move around for me, they also make a difference. So this is exactly what we don't do. And we think the one that we don't can join we. Now people will go add to waiting the president one deliver. But also for tell the one day way be they serve, we obviously don't go to different posts. Plenty thank you for who side and we don't serve and the remarkable work we don't do.
Right. Keke, we see some of the appointments them now transfer from one ministry to the other and bring in new members them. You go just take me through this. Why? Okay, so I will just take us through the names of talented people and people who obviously don't work. So we get a mixture of people who don't demonstrate leadership, don't demonstrate achievement of the government. So we get somebody like Mrs. Nabila Tunis, where don't come off from the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development, now don't go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. For go ahead, of course, we all know, say, in fact, Nabila Tunis could be one of the youngest foreign ministers the world will ever see. Now somebody very articulate, now somebody don't get international system, they don't work at the UN. So he come to this job with a gravitas, with a lot of experience. We also get Dr. Francis Mustafa Kaikai, where now the new Minister for Planning and Economic Development. Dr. Kaikai worked at this country for many, many, many years. He don't work at this country as education minister, but also before he get the job, he work as the permanent rep at the UN. We do extremely well for making sure he push our own agenda. So he come home now for also contribute towards the plan and economic development. We also get Mr. Tamba Lamina, we before this appointment now be the High Commissioner to UK. Also he come home for can be a Minister for Local Government and Rural Development. Instead of somebody back way, obviously you can add huge value to the governance process, especially for making sure we go through some of the legal and policy reforms that will for continue through the Ministry of Local Government. We also get Honorable Fodegado Yoki. This auto strange name, auto new name, now somebody who has been a very outstanding parliamentarian dealing with the opposition. He worked extremely well in the parliament, but now he come to the cabinet for come as Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources. We also get some of the changes there. Peter Bayoku Conte, we be the trade and industry, now the Ministry of Works and Public Assets. We also get Dr. Edward Hinga Sandi, we be also the Deputy Minister now Water Resources. Now they don't promote him to for make him be Minister of Trade and Industry, because again, like I said to you, we refresh and get new talent then for make we able to put the presidency agenda forward. President now want concentrate on the investment aspect of it. For make people come to this country for men can see how they go promote to investment, then make we see how we go push private sector business go before. Dr. Hinga Sandi also go add huge value to that. We also get Mr. Solomon Jamiu, who will be Deputy Minister of International Informations and Communications. Now we're going to the foreign ministry. Again, we also have Jamiu, brilliant, articulate young man who I think they could give a very young face to the ministry. We also get Mr. Umar Napoleon Kuma. Napoleon Kuma obviously back again, somebody very reputable, a lawyer who get outstanding qualities, don't get out the field for a very long time as well. They go as Deputy Minister of Justice. We also get Madam Mamadi Gobe Kamara, where they go as Deputy Minister of Information and Communications. So we also see say in this cabinet reshuffle President don't make, we also don't also add one more woman inside. We're very, very important.
because we also, obviously, there are many concerns that people like raise, women, they want for make we add more women them, but also just add women, but women will get quality able to deliver. And I feel the media fraternity across the country who praise this appointment will come because this now Uma will get outstanding character and very reputable. We also get Mrs. Melrose Kagbo, where the commander as Deputy Minister for Public Works. They go now as Deputy Minister for Local Government. We also get Mr. Philip Yes.
Okay, so in all of these appointments we come out yesterday, one way top the agenda na the Dr. Ali Kaba, where people believe say na demote President Bio demote from Minister of Foreign Affairs to permanent rep to New York, and some people even believe say the camp one some small hiccup the government right now.
Well, of course, not to demotion. I think where you get a lot of talent, them like somebody like Dr. Ali Kaba, a good talent, add so much value to foreign policy. In fact, remember, say before now, we just belong to the traditional diplomacy, but now income make do economic diplomacy. But because in talent so good, president also wants now for make he put that talent within the UN system at the UN. Because we got to remember, say, Salon na the chair for the citizen. And Dr. Ali Kaba done the work for because we reform the UN. So now we're in a position Usai they go talk to incumbent permanent reps there for make sure we push along agenda for reform the UN, for increase African stake within the permanent seats at the UN. And I think that this is a good opportunity for we also see say we not only get somebody we not get the experience, but somebody we don't work in the foreign service for the past 1 year outstandingly. But president don't look say, okay, now for move this process forward in terms of reforming the UN, now get somebody like Ali Kaba, we're going to push this process like the AU, like the ECOWAS, so let's go to the UN now, go engage with incumbent diplomat there for see how we go able to reform the UN as quick as we can. And I think that he could do a brilliant job because he's an articulate man and he's a very credible man.
All right, so we understand say more reshuffle maybe, more names get for come out.
Well, like section 56 subsection 4 say all man the whole office at discretion of the president. My own job now for make sure say the president don't decide and make I inform the public. As and when that happen, I think they are going to inform the public. But on the whole, this has been a very fantastic development. And it tell you one thing about the president. So the president way very ambitious, very dynamic. Because you look at the number of young people who don't move around and we don't come on board and give high profile position. And like I said to you, we the guy one of the youngest foreign ministers in the world in Nabila Tunis. I think that's a very good thing.
Keke Toma, in all of this, now 1 year into the administration of President Bio, we will see press attaché lists be the commoner do. When we actually see this come into reality?
I'll be always expect this question, Asma, for the press attaché them. Obviously, any appointment that we would make, there are a lot of considerations where we look into that because obviously they get huge financial implications. Because if you pull somebody in a Krango, for instance, for go work as attaché, you get for look at how much you pay, you get for look at the responsibility. But appointment there and get for go, and most of we do at the president's discretion.
Well, is it that when it comes to the attaché business, 9 money no day?
Say again?
Is it that now when it only comes to the attaché them to the media, money no day?
No, well, that is not correct. I'm not talking that day. What I tell you, say, there are a lot of things that we consider where we make appointments them. Because I appoint somebody where sometimes able obviously we run a very fiscal discipline government, and I think say that attaché they play a very critical role for promote the country and promote the president's agenda. Okay. And I think say when the president decide on that one day, I think say I go ably inform the public. But until then, I think say we get lots of people in the media, we get lots of experience, lots of assets we get for add and contribute towards international diplomacy, and we think say very soon the president will look into that day.
All right.
Yes, we think say very soon the president will look into the press side them and then different embassy them. So you hear from the first person where how BBC be broke the news to this one where you last listened to when 98.1 we they talk to Yusuf Keketoma where in the State House. So what can you say? For say Usai the president 1 year into office. Now the first reshuffle this way we don't see. Keketoma say he say na like football. He says so you dey pull goalkeeper, you counter inside, you dey pull forward, you counter middle, I don't know, midfield, you go to, and also then they change. But Lord left down there. But he just did try for tell we say then can change whenever for make a formidable team. You don't listen exactly. You don't see how Salon don't run for 1 year. We are waiting at the APC side. Karamokaba, we are waiting say. He say in between say them for touch the IG, then them for also touch the finance side because the dollarization, the dollar just they go up. But again, we are where the president be go na parliament. We are waiting he talk about, he acknowledge about this dollar they go up. But you know, as one mama picking them under Mama Salon, they open the phone line now. Waiting na your own expectation of the cabinet reshuffle. Na good timing? Na so it's supposed to be? Or you be they expect much from this reshuffle? But mind you, the reshuffle, if you look at me, tell we say more get for come. So we don't know when and how. But we still the hope say more go come. But all we get for come make it lead to Salon in better one. The phone line them open now. Joe Bangali he say so Karamokaba they call for IG in sack one. He say if President Bio for be don't sack the IG where he take office, now then same one for be the cry say he don't sack all man. Yes, we don't get to first caller on the line. Yes, caller, you name and who side you the call from?
This is Lamin Camara from Italy.
Yes, Lamin Camara, you don't listen, you don't hear the reshuffle. What thing are you take, sir?
Well, the reshuffle, no problem. But me, I believe say reshufflement of government, nothing at the issue for country. We country in a political party. Now for the president for come on and talk to the APC now then forgive peace. Because I believe say the cabinet minister or the other, I not see what them don't do. I not see bad what them don't do in the country. But now the other political party will get problem with our country. The minister, no problem. So me na young contribution than the.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Abubakar Sanko, he said the cabinet reshuffle na bad timing. He said because the one that they just appoint 1 year ago, the first appointee, then he said they're not even settled on it. Then some of them don't move them or they don't drop them. Yes, we get another caller on the line. Yes, caller, your name and who side the call from, please?
Me, Usman Tolly, I call from the UK.
Yes, Usman Tolly from the UK. What do you think about the cabinet reshuffle?
Well, first of all, I look disappointed. People when they talk about the timing, I don't think the timing for be an issue here. You get me? Yeah, as they say, I don't think say the timing for be an issue here. Because 1 year now, I mean, the government don't take over power.
We know they get you again. Let's see if we can count this other caller.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, your name and who side the call from, please?
You they get me?
Yeah, they get you now. Your name and who side the call from?
Okay, Mina Tedrisa Charles, they call from Sweden.
What do you think about the president in reshuffle right now?
Me, I believe say this reshuffle where they talk about me, I believe say it's correct. President don't work boku. And all waiting he don't he and his team don't do in our country day. Really, he good. Hearing. And besides, then one name where Sidonia the president right now. All them people they now calculated and well educated people. They know what thing they do exactly. What thing go good for that country? What thing go good for me and you? If we turn their back, now we give them people a chance. Let them go with waiting. Then they plan for that country. It's good. What thing they do? It's good. Because anybody not go begin they say when you they do something for yourself for your family. You go begin to put an ice cream. Everybody see where you not catch the real feather here. Lord, we wait. Salon there, we to talk. Lord, let them people here. Let them do what they do. I don't know rest in peace.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and who side the call from, please?
Yeah, Mina, they call from Arizona.
Yes, sir. What thing are you going to take about the cabinet reshuffle?
Well, me on take is simple. When you're not a leader, you get a team of people that you work with. Sometimes you go down, put all of your team members them in strategic positions. But whilst the work they go on, you go find out say this person here in strength, it is more than this department than the actual department where it is into. So as a leader, because you want a very, very strong performance and a very good output, you go take the decision for actually rotate the people them so that you go put the people them now the side and who you feel say their strength, then really the strength really day than just leaving it as it is because you want me, you know, I get bad names, so I don't rotate people or whatever. Sometimes you have in a particular organization, you also get weak link them. Because of them weak link, then you go on to say maybe that in the weak link then will be a drag on your total objective, what you try for achieve. Now we not forget say everything within the president they try for achieve. These are things that are time bound, and if you not achieve them in political career, go they at stake at the end of the day because it go get for come back with a report card to the people of Sierra Leone and ask them for me to re-elect them, and that one get for be based on what they don't do, what they don't achieve during the time within game. So if you're able to achieve, if it is say anybody that within that squad where not able work for meet that timeline. They get the right for Pulam. He is the president. They get the prerogative. After a lot of ministers, the people then get for go ask for many account to. Now the president then get for account to the people them. So he get the right to rotate people them as and when he feel.
All right. Thank you very much, caller.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and who side the call from, please? You're live on air. I think we all lost that caller there. Yes, we get another caller on the line. Yes, caller, your name and who side the call from, please?
Sorry. Patrick Sakwi from Germany.
Yes, Patrick Sakwi from Germany. The reshuffle, what thing are you take, sir? Yeah, you still live.
Okay, thank you very much. As far as me concerned, this is a very critical thing, you understand? In as much that it was, if you think I'm political scientist, I'm going to take and say maybe it was too early for the president himself to do any reshuffle, but you know, go to tell what's in mind because every president or every individual will do a thing, get a reason, and you will never know the reason because the man will come up for explain any reason. You understand what I mean? We just have to wait and see. It's too early for us to take any judgment. Because if you take them critical, if you think critically, you go know for say any president or any government where they do a political let's say them kind reshuffle hello?
Yeah, you did like
okay then thank you. It gets two reasons, different various reasons. One, a national reason or a party reason. Maybe the people and they withhold or they are not loyal to the political party or they are not performing well nationally as expected. So, but we don't know any of these things. Any of these things will serve as a reason for making to this reshuffle. Because like Mr. Ali Kaba, we now one of the key players of the SLPP, we at the RDC is like he is not even put to a position we go level to side in the hole. I mean, it is very, very critical, you understand, for letting. So nobody no go to say anything, whether it's good or bad, we just have to wait and see the result.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you. Yes, we got a caller. Yes, caller from Germany. Today we too they talk about now the cabinet reshuffle. The presidential reshuffle in cabinet. So what are you take concerning that, sir?
Well, my name is Jallo, calling from West Germany. So the cabinet reshuffle, my own contribution is really, I hope say this cabinet, if they get for reshuffle this cabinet, the next coming members will do the right thing for the country, because people in the talk say pray for the country, they pray for the country, but what is when they pray for the country, you know, just pray, you want to pray that if I do something for the country. So the cabinet, man don't know whose people that if they get for the shuffle, they get to make changes, man never know whether they come. But that country there is still really there in a big problem. The only thing will go help me, the one the way they come, the one the way they go, now to work together for that country there. Now to work together for that country there, and now for let them forget for blame the outgoing person and the incoming person. The only solution, they're all to put one head together and forget about the past. The past don't pass. You don't ever come again. And think of the present. Now the present will take move forward, not to the past. So, not to the past. The past not will ever bring we again. Then they don't pass. Now for look, APC and SLPP that will come together. And it's by Kurban said, if you don't play in part, whether bad or good, but if bad, so he says he gets a good side where he plays. Let them call that good side there, when he said we don't play. Not all the time when it's negative, then go push panel. The present government, they do well. They do very, very well. But now they will not be enough.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah. That will bring the people together, and I don't know we could talk.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the program. We are the Opec Chamber. Thank you also a blessing. I thank you very much for the program we are operate, because this is an opportunity for anybody around the world to talk to Sierra Leone. Because such program is not ever exist.
All right, thank you, sir.
A good sign.
Thank you.
A good sign. They let all man come together for the sake of peace and for the sake of love for Mama Salon.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. All right, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and who side you call from, please?
Mina Mangaya, the call from London.
Yes, Mangaya. What thing are you take on the reshuffle?
The reshuffle is good because it is show the other person is incompetent. Let's say if you don't put somebody in a position for 5 years, at the end of the day, when you go, give a proper account of what you don't do, what you get for say this person don't do. But if you reshuffle, if not anything they want to do, the person will scare say, oh, maybe in 6 months' time, they can't change me. So if the other person come or can take from Usa, you don't stop, you go know if you be doing work or not. And by that way, it will limit corruption or anything, and it make the country they go before. But because Sierra Leoneans, they don't use in a one-way system, like when them put in a particular place, you want to say you lifetime, and they work like so if they want to let the country go before. So the way they change so is very good for let the country go before.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yesterday we did talk about the president in cabinet reshuffle. I think we don't begin go haywire again. Now the comment to them. Saturday, I don't know, maybe some people not be there for listening to the program we do on Saturday. Definitely, we all not get for see one side. Everybody get right to your opinion. But the only thing for begin call other people their names, now they day. You can talk about who that you support and talk about whatever you want to talk about without calling the other person names. Because now when you begin call other person name, now the problem they can inside. Well, for just get respectful, we say, now the comment section of Facebook, and respect the other person. And you can talk about what you want to talk about, like I said, without calling other people names. Because if you go into the comment section now, who that don't begin to talk about thief, who that they talk about papa, who that they talk about, which is uncalled for. And these are all grown-up folks. Now we all talk about putting salon first, push salon first. Now this the politician they want. We the bang weird, then they do it in the one for do. But I think, say, if we come to one and able for say yes, we all get who that they support. That's definite. But for the sake of Mama Salon, this not so me think. Yusuf, this not so you think. Then we all walk hand in hand. But for begin call other people a name and all kind waiting, it's uncalled for. Yes, we don't get another caller on the line. Yes, caller, your name and who side the call from, please.
Well, this is Nazara. Straight to the point.
Yes.
The president they do reshuffle because they know say the past 1 year they're not able do anything for the past 1 year, and I think say the people the way it puts they're not able to do the work correct one. So now make it pull and they. Then secondly, the one way if we don't pull, when are the main one with the money we win a JJ Safa, and not pull a elephant day. And that's the big problem for we right now in the country because we they suffer. JJ Safa not deserve imposition. The economy they drop every day, things then they be difficult every day. So we for appreciate that if we been pull JJ Safa. Because now they do nothing towards the country in development. Now the finance minister, if the economy they go upside down, so now responsible. So I believe say the president do this reshuffle because the things say they don't fail we the people in this 1 year, but we they hope and pray for the next 4 years, and we wish our success. That's not me.
Thank you very much, Zara. Yes, we don't get another caller on the line. Yes, caller, your name and who side the call from?
Hello, Jallo from Germany.
Yes, Jallo from Germany. What do you think about the cabinet reshuffle?
Well, the cabinet reshuffle, what the president do, is very nice. But one thing is, one lady, the ministry, they all activate on the job them, what they give them for do. Everybody make you do your own job. For example, like Ministry of Job, may they find a way for create job in the country first. May they more try for create job in our own country than for go invite other people there for kind side. Because if they all the ministry they activate, it go help for country go before. Like this JJ Safa, I go want the president go take that Huawei Pakababi they use before. That Minister of Finance, we Pakababi get trade. We will control with currency. And then they allow President Bio Kawit put another position there, or he be a supervisor for that JJ Safari and EPA. Because everybody they cry say salon tranga. One of the job will not get. Because if you job there, salon no go tranga like so. Even the West, maybe it's tranga. Because in the West, they buy 10 kilo less for 21 euro 50 cents. So if you check out salon money, na boku money. But if you people engage themselves and get job, all man busy, you go fine. If the ministry they all work, like where the West world they work, so all man say where you go in ministry they do your own job. Ministry of Ports, Ministry of this and that, all man activate. The country they go before. But if you all man sit down, they watch on the other company or because a sabab will make you sit down there, the country they go before. We go there for this and this and this and this and this for change every year. Say the 5 years done, we not see nothing. The president need for put the right person in that place. The Ministry of Finance, they need for carry that man. We Pakaba be the use. Put an near Rajiji Safari Lepa. They are pleased.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, thank you, caller. Yes, we get another caller on the line. Yes, caller, your name and who side the call from, please.
Mina Usman Toli, I call from the UK.
Yes, sir. What do you think about the cabinet reshuffle?
Okay, I begin talk. call dropped.
Okay, continue.
This I get a very important contribution what I make here. First of all, I'm really disappointed about the time we people in the talk about, because now 1 year don't go so now, we still expect much from the government. One thing I want to make people know, where you appoint a head now, the different MDAs, you get what they call performance objectives. So you set out the objectives, say, within 1 year, usually within a year, you say that this and this and this I expect for make you achieve. So after the 1 year, they will review all their expectations here, where they feel say if you achieve. If you don't achieve their objectives, then that is to say you don't meet the expectations. So the government, of course, they're right for reshuffle you or dismiss you or promote you. If you exceed the expectations, they will likely promote you. This is simple. I think this is not the responsibility of the chief minister. I believe maybe the chief minister did it for make sure he set out the expectations of each MDA, the heads of the MDA, and make sure actually then able to review their expectations here. So if you don't meet your expectation, you go, or reshuffle you. So I believe now the right thing that you do for democracy, that's not a point of call for telling if you don't perform in the next coming here, you're out. And if you exceed your expectation, you are likely to be promoted. This is like we, the teachers, then, because being a teacher, we get what we call individual training plans, individual learning plans. You set objectives for people. Then. At the end of their objectives, and you sit down with the student, you ask them what you don't achieve. Then, if you don't achieve them, you get for try for push and hard, motivate them by what we call motivation, intrinsic or extrinsic motivation, with a sort of promotion or all sort of things. Then. So I think the timing is right, and they're not going to worry much about that. But I think it's absolutely spot on.
Okay, thank you very much, caller.
Thank you.